Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous with me, Bring It On. So I was right, there was a location down here. Turns out there's actually two. The Conman's Ring is really starting to pay for itself. Let's go ahead and combine our armies. If we can reach that level 7 demon army this turn, we'll go ahead and take care of that as well. It looks like they're going to reach... Alright, let's see what they're made of. Alright, sharpshooters, champions, and regular skeletons. Okay. I've been thinking about the Crusade battle system quite a bit off camera, and there's a few things I'd like to see implemented to give it more depth and to make it more rewarding for players who play more tactically. I think having like a flanking system would be really awesome. If you have multiple melee units engaged with the same enemy unit, you get a bonus to your damage. And they can even take it a step further and get varying degrees of bonuses depending on where you're standing. So if I have a unit like standing right here in front of this guy, and then a unit standing directly behind him, the unit behind him gets the greatest bonus to their damage. And then if they're, if I have two units standing adjacent to each other attacking them, it's the smallest bonus. And if they're, one right here and one off to the side, it's like a medium bonus. Just something to give a little bit more depth. Reward the player for, outmaneuvering and outflanking the enemy. I also wouldn't mind like a charge mechanic for like melee units. So like right here we can charge, was it 1, 2, 3? 3 tiles and attack, 4 tiles, 5 tiles and attack. Infantry can only move 2 tiles and attack, or 3, I think. What is it? Yeah, speed 3. Yeah, so the footman can move 3 tiles and attack. So I think if you use up all your movement and then attack an enemy unit, you should get a bonus to your damage. Like your unit is actually charging the enemy. And it would also make cavalry a little bit more valuable, because right now all this mobility is kind of going to waste. Unless you're running down into the enemy backline, which I think this is only the second army that's had archers in it that we fought. So that doesn't come into play very often, but the actual charge mechanic would, and it would reward you for cycle charging and actually using your cavalry's mobility to its fullest potential. Again, a small change, but I think that would really take the Crusade battles to the next level. You could use cavalry like actual cavalry. And then if you added that flank mechanic as well and you got more damage from behind, you could have the cavalry use its mobility to actually get behind the enemy units and deal extra damage. Another thing that I'd like to see implemented, it's one of my favorite abilities. There's a game called Tactics Ogre. I think it was the Knight class that got this passive. I think it was called Phalanx. So we'll use the Shield Bearers as the example, because I think the Shield Bearers would be a good unit for this ability. So where the Knight stood in Tactics Ogre, let's say the Knight was the Shield Bearers. 2 or 3 tiles to the left and to the right of that unit would be this impassable terrain for enemies. So enemies could approach the Knight and even enter that unpassable terrain. They couldn't move past it that turn. So basically if they entered that area, that tile, it would consume all their movement points. And I think that'd be good for this game mode. Again, I haven't unlocked everything for the Crusade battles, I know that, so maybe this is something that we will get later on. But giving the Shield Bearers that ability, one, would make them actually somewhat useful. And 2, give you some form of crowd control to keep your backline safe. And then the next turn after the enemy approached and entered that tile, the next turn they can move past it, no problem. I've always been a really big fan of that ability that the Knights had in Tactics Ogre. I don't think I've seen another game that's implemented an ability like that before. I don't know, again, I think they could expand this a little bit. I know it's... I don't think any of those ideas would exclude anybody. So like if you wanted to use those tactics, you could, it would benefit you, but if you didn't, it wouldn't necessarily hurt the player either. Because I know some people probably aren't interested in playing the Crusade battles either. Yeah, no, definitely defend there. Whoops, didn't mean to run out like that. It's slow going, but I think we've got this. That's probably a little reckless. Only 14. Alright, he might be able to finish him off. It's a risk. Perfect. Now we just focus on healing up our clerics and our footmen. I might not have to burn any more energy this fight. Not that it matters. I think there's only one more army to fight before we reach Dresden. Alright, this should just about do it. Come on, footmen. Alright. It's not technically a flawless victory, but it technically is at the same time. We got all of our units back. Having relieved the last undead from their curse, the clerics discovered an artifact emanating vile energy that had been attracting the living dead to this place. After carefully sealing their find with protective spells, the clerics brought it to the commander. Another magician's ring. It's the same thing that Nenio has. I assume they don't stack. Well, the bonus to illusion school magic might stack, because it's not a typed bonus, is it? That's something to think about. And what else did we get? A broken phylactery of Stevanius the Rotten. It's quite the name. Stevanius became known as the Rotten after his act of treachery. An apprentice of Zacharias, a great hero of the Crusade, Stevanius deserted on the eve of the battle for the Lost Chapel and dedicated himself to the forbidden art of necromancy. When the Inquisitors caught up with him, Stevanius made an outrageous claim that his master, the valiant Zacharias, had also been practicing necromancy, using his dark secrets against the demons. Shortly afterward, Stevanius managed to escape, killing the warriors sent to arrest him. According to his journal, his next undertaking was a ritual that was supposed to transform him into a lich, an immortal master over the undead. The details of the ritual are now lost, but all the research into undeath points out that such potent magic cannot possibly exist. What? You become a lich? The tragic death of Stevanius the Rotten, who failed to achieve immortality and ended up a mindless undead, serves as yet further proof of this. So I speculated that Zacharias was a lich, I think at the Tower of Estrad. But after finding his wand in that cave, I think that all but confirms that's the case. A hollow tree. The gnarly trunk of this dead tree is riddled with dark holes. Something glitters inside one of them. into the marked rock. Now, this moldy rock resembles a bald head, though it is marred by a crude rune scratched into its surface. Ooh, we got some caustic mold. Let's go back, we'll rest up, and then we'll go to the Ruins of Ashberry Hamlet, where our fate awaits. Alright, almost to camp, we should be fine. Shoot. We might be in trouble here.
They will break against our resolve.
Shadow Demon's Votary. Minotaur.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me.
He finished casting? He did not. Let's finish casting a Guarded Hearth first. The Chaotic Evil? Yes, he is. Alright, let's take care of him that way. And what we'll do is even use some...
You're irrelevant.
Potent magic against him real fast. We'll even challenge him. Thinking about it. Teal, you want to do something, or are you stuck? Oh, Phantasmal Web. I guess that would do it. So using fire magic, let's take care of that as well. Nip that problem in the bud.
Mind over muscle.
Alright, keep sending fireballs out, but we're not taking any damage from those anymore. That's a nasty little enemy, wasn't he?
Wish to exhaust us.
Oh, gosh darn it. Enio, what are you doing?
The world has
Let's
suffered
see.
enough.
You are my favorite aide.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
There we go. Alright, almost there. I'll hold on to that. At some point, I'll remember to test to see if the illusion bonus stacks. Because it's not, again, it's not a typed bonus. It doesn't say like a +2 to competence or enhancement or whatever. How's it that I never set eyes on you in any of my strolls around Canaveras, Ember? You're an amusing little thing. You set eyes on me, but you didn't see me.
Follow my lead.
Alright, let's go to this hellhole. The Ruins of Ashberry Hamlet. The residents of this village were famous for their hospitality and skill as craftsmen. All the surrounding land celebrated the berries, sweets, and wooden utensils that could be bought here. Then the demons surrounded the village and feasted for 3 weeks, entertaining themselves with elaborate tortures. The villagers died in pain, cursing the crusaders who never came to help them. That's actually going to move these guys up as well. Alright, we should have all the buffs we need to take care of this. At least I hope so.
I will help where I
Time's not
can.
waiting.
I mentioned it before, I'll mention it again. This is where my last Aslanti run on normal difficulty ended. Now we're here on core to see how we fare.
Ready for anything.
I will lend you my aid.
A bright future awaits us.
Require my counsel. I'm all ears.
Require my unbiased.
Let me help, Commander.
Alright, I think we need coal.
Meditate on your mistakes.
Just playing it safe. I'm throwing out every buff that I
Make you
have.
feel better.
Never be too cautious.
The goddess protects us.
Anything new?
I know I messed up my buffs there. That's fine. I think we'll still be okay.
I am prepared.
Pretty sure I already did
Tell
that
me,
buff. Let's go
and
ahead and
I'll
pop that.
My will is resolute.
Guarded Hearth. I don't know how big the AoE for this is. Specific area. So I think I'll wait till we engage to
The world has
do
suffered
that.
enough.
I can't use my fireballs here. There's no reason not to use this. I mean, it's a regular glaive. All right.
That is not far.
Oh wait,
Rely on me.
let's see what do we have. Flaming, keen, axiomatic, holy, disruption. We'll try that.
Search for the beauty of your heart, not your eyes.
Oh, Holy Lance. Let's go and give that to her as well. And don't know how big the AoE for this is. I'm gonna go and drop it right here, I think.
I know what to do.
Speak with your actions, not your words.
No mistakes.
Alright, it's quick save before I make a mistake.
No reason to pause.
Let me help.
I'm actually gonna sacrifice what's his face
Begone,
here.
fiend!
Everybody else get back
I'll go ahead.
over here.
The goddess protects us.
Send him in to die. That's it. That's his job right here.
This will hurt.
Endure this!
We'll go ahead and smite this guy, just so that's done. Crap, everybody get out of there. This is what I was trying to avoid. Yes, he got sucked in. That was bound to happen. Alright. The Social's actually alive. That's no good. He wasn't supposed to survive that.
Not an option.
A calculated risk.
Alright, have these two come up and around this. Actually, we have Dispel Magic.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Alright, Nenio, get up here, please. And cast Slow.
You should have listened to reason.
It's one ghost down.
Kneel before me. Make every strike count.
This should do it.
There's a lot going on. Oh, he's paralyzed. Alright, so Sila's gonna be stuck in there for a while. Regel's up here just putting in work. Good job, man. In fact, let's go ahead and summon this other Azada real fast. I think that'll help out quite a bit.
This one's mine. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Whoa, what's this? Let's get out of that. Activate Perfect Strike for this guy.
You won't survive me.
I'm really not a
Let's
fan of whatever
try
this
this
is.
way.
Blinding Sickness, Plague Storm.
This will hurt.
Fall!
Yeah, she's stuck there. That's no good. Alright, we're doing fine, I think. Alright, he's out of these castings. Let's go and challenge and charge.
This spell doesn't work like that. This spell doesn't work like that.
Oh, holy crap. Alright, that hurts. Can't
This
cycle
spell
charge.
doesn't work like that. This spell doesn't work like that.
Why can't I charge?
A calculated risk. This spell doesn't work like that.
Oh wait, he can dispel this now, I think. That would be great if he did. He's almost dead. We did it! Wait, you dispelled Banner? What? What? Well, that's no good.
My will is resolute.
This'll leave a bruise.
Now, what am I missing?
Spelled R of Greater Courage from Sela. Again, not what we wanted.
We will win this war. I'm all right. I'm all right.
Alright, we did it!
I know the way.
What an awful fight.
I will lend you my aid.
Took everything we had, but we did it. Everybody is currently blinded. Or just about everybody. So Guarded Hearth has a pretty big,
The world has suffered enough.
range.
Now, what am I missing?
I don't have a way to cure paralysis.
Together we stand.
Who has our best or lore religion?
Let me help.
I'm always open to ideas.
Alright, well, we'll leave her there for now. The ghost didn't even drop anything. What a nuisance. Lustrous Blade. I'm sorry, is that called a little skeleton? That's a great sword. Whenever the wielder of this +2 Mithril Greatsword lands a hit with it, the enemy must pass a Fortitude saving throw or be blinded for 1 round. Well, I do have a Greatsword character planned. I'm gonna select that until Nenio's all fixed up.
Follow my lead.
Well, Sela might be able to pass it. I think she has a lot of knowledge world. Let's see. 11 versus 17.
As it should be.
I mean, let's see if we have any paralysis fixes. We do not. Oh, here we go. Can she drink it while she's paralyzed?
You are my favorite aid.
I guess that makes sense. What's the point of the potion then? I think we can equip it and have him administer it, right?
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
There we go. Yeah. Hardly ever have to use that mechanic, so you never think about it.
It went splendidly.
432 experience for that check. The burned out husk of a traditional Sarkorian house. The houses like this have been built for a century. Well, I think that's everything here, unless we failed a perception check. I didn't see any failed perception checks here. So I think we're all done. Yeah, screw that place. What an awful, awful place. But vengeance is mine. I owe that ancient Sarkorian ghost a beat down, and I gave it to him. Alright, I think I'm going to call it here. Off camera, I'm going to send my party up here and here and see if I can't find any more locations. It looks like there should be one up here somewhere. It's a lot of empty space. Down here, all the nodes are relatively close to each other, so I don't think I missed anything down this way. Oh wait, missed that. Alright, so off camera at the very least, I'll head down this way. But I'll also go over here and see if we missed any nodes up this way that my army didn't see. And then we'll also take care of this. And it's kind of a waste of time. It's just reagents, but I'm not going to leave it behind, darn it. So, That's the plan for now. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.